How's it going, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be talking about something that has been quite heavy on my mind, and it's that my entire life has changed socially since I have lost 80 pounds of fat in the last couple of years that I have been going to the gym. And in my years of training, it's been 6 years, but the last 2 years were the most apparent shift that I have seen in terms of just how people treat me in general. And I just want to make this video for those of you out there who are currently struggling with fat loss, and I want to use this as encouragement for you to be able to pursue your fat loss journey and move forward and understand what is at the very other side of this bridge. So whenever I started my fat loss journey, I was 255 pounds. And, and I say I started there, really, it's been 6 years of training, but 2 years ago, like I said, that was really the point where things shifted for me and this got very serious. I was 255 and I was injured. I was a power lifter previously, and, I was putting up some pretty big numbers. And it ended up leading to me getting hurt. And I was out of the gym for a full year. I was bedridden. I had 2 herniated discs in my back. I had messed up shoulders, messed up elbows. I was crooked, okay? I laid in bed 24/7. I was eating Japanese takeout every other day. I was spending $500 a month on fast food. It was absolutely horrendous. And it eventually got to a point for me where I would look into the mirror and I started to notice just what was happening. I could see my physique has diminished completely. I lost all of my muscle mass. I was losing my hair even. And I did not like what I saw by any means. And I started to take that very serious. I got out of a toxic relationship that I was in, and I just decided I was going to focus on me and prioritize becoming my very best self. So I started getting into the gym. I started training, and I was going to the gym 5-6 days a week, as well as tracking my macros, tracking my nutrition, consuming plenty of protein so I could build some muscle mass in the process. And well, what I can say is it has paid off very well for me. And I went from 255 to being down to 174. That was my end weight. Right now I'm currently at 193 as of this morning. And getting down to such a body weight like that, I was able to notice a social shift in just how people were treating me in comparison to before when I was fat. It almost felt like I had to push myself to be in the center of attention, if that makes sense. I had to become the funny fat friend whenever I was 255. It's like if you're 255 pounds, if you're the fat guy, how are you going to, become, noticeable to everybody else? Well, it's obvious, just become the funny fat guy. You have to show some personality by being funny, do the funny fat guy things, And basically, from losing all of that weight, I recognized that I didn't really have to try to put myself in that center the same way that things were before when I was 255. It's like people actually tried bringing me in more. It's like because I reached, and it's not even me boasting, it's me just telling the truth of how the world is. When you increase your level of attractiveness, people they'll treat you tremendously better than they would if you were fat. It's disturbing, and eventually you get used to it and you start to see just how much better life is after losing all of this weight. So I just want to tell you, and it's obvious. You go from 255 to 175, you acquire so many different things. You become happier, you become more confident in yourself. You could take your shirt off at the beach. You don't even think about how you look because you look good, In comparison to whenever I was 255, I could go to the beach and take my shirt off and I'm uncomfortable. I don't want anyone looking at me. But now I don't have to even think about that. So more confidence, you know, people see that and they actually want to bring you in more because of that. You start to show your true self. And I believe the most confident version of you is the most truest form of who you are as a person. So I just want to use this video, and it's very short, but just use this as encouragement to go and actually take action, lose the damn weight, start doing something about where you are at right now. If you're 300 pounds, what the hell are you doing? Why are you not doing anything about this? And I'm just being straight up to those out there who aren't doing anything about this. If you're doing something, great. But for those of you who aren't, do something. I promise you. You may say, oh, but I'm fat and I'm happy. Some people will say that. They'll say, I'm fat and happy. I'm okay with that. Fat and happy is great. Dude, okay, if you're fat and happy, what if you were fit and happy? Do you think you would be happier if you were fit and happy? I believe you would be. You don't have to have even, having your physique in your conscious mind, having to even think about it on any time of day, any time of the month, of the week, you know, it's not great. I would rather live my life not even having to think about how I look because I already know that I look good. So lose the weight. Do something about where you are right now. Don't even think about like if this is going to be worth it or not, because it's going to be. I promise you. Once you start seeing the small results come in, it becomes a snowball effect and it starts to grow bigger and bigger. The results grow bigger and the desire to keep going grows larger as well. So chase after your dream physique. I promise you it'll be so worth it in the end. People around you will treat you totally different and it's just worth it. So as of right now, I am currently working on my Away From Average Fitness Coaching 2.0 blueprint, and I'm currently bringing people on a wait list. There are 10 spots that are going to be taken up for fitness coaching working with me. If you're interested in getting into something like that, you can DM me the word START on Instagram and I'll get back to you. We could talk and communicate and see what we could do together. So thank you guys for watching this video. Like and subscribe. I'll talk to you later.